Hey guys, you guys think they're gonna notice that we're wearing the same thing as last week?
I hope not.
Probably not. I mean, who's gonna notice?
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome back to the podcast. Hi, welcome back to the Staying on Topic podcast. My name is Ruben.
I'm Vic.
And my name is John. And today we have quite a different kind of conversation going on. We're gonna have not necessarily some. You might call them takes. Some might call them hot takes. Some might call them just opinions or ideas. We're gonna have some debates, some discussions, and maybe a little bit of fun too. I'm gonna have these guys. I scoured the internet, pulled up a couple of different topics. Some of them I might have some opinions on, some of them might not. But the guys don't know what I pulled up, so
Nope.
hopefully we'll get some good reactions. See if they agree or disagree.
Yeah, should be a fun episode. To break the fourth wall real quick, as you saw from the cold open, we are in the exact same things that we wore last week. That is because we have a scheduling issue. We normally record this on like a Sunday, and it comes out on Wednesday. Unfortunately, next Sunday, one of us has something going on, so we couldn't record for next week. So instead, we're doing a double episode, and this is the second episode that we're recording immediately after the previous episode where we talked about the stuff that happened at Comic-Con. If you haven't seen that episode, go check out. Yeah, go check out that one before, or else everything that we're saying right now probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We've just time traveled forward.
Yeah, and we didn't really. Yeah, I guess we did try to tell them. Anyway, we didn't really have anything really planned. Honestly, before we were going to talk about the New York Comic Con stuff, this was going to be the thing that we were going to do solely for the last episode. But we thought the New York Comic Con stuff was just too interesting not to talk about. So we're like, well, we have to record 2 episodes anyways. We might as well push the episode we were going to do into this one. And that's basically what we're doing. So yeah, we just have a handful of different hot takes. We also have whiteboards where we're basically going to write down whether we agree, disagree, slightly disagree, strongly agree. And we're just going to go from there. So I am now going to hand out our whiteboards and markers.
So when you say you scoured the internet,
Didn't do a lot of actual scouring, more along the lines of like I checked a couple of different websites. Plus, there was a couple of things that I just had on my mind for the past couple of weeks. Every once in a while, we discuss stuff. So I was just like, this might be pretty. Oh, this is a cool little eraser.
He checked Reddit.
Thank you.
Well, yeah. Where else would I check?
Anyway, who cares,
You
right?
want to check Facebook?
No, you're gonna
Twitter.
No, you're gonna.
Yeah.
No, you check Facebook. You're gonna get a bunch of political hot takes, which we're not talking about. There will be no political hot takes on this one.
No.
If you want political hot takes, you can watch other channels.
Go watch The Daily Show. I'm kidding. I love The Daily Show.
I like The Daily Show too.
The Daily Show is great. Go watch The Daily Show. All right. Anyway, we will. I think these are double-sided, so I think you can write on whatever side you want.
Yeah.
And obviously, we're going to do the thing where we'll write down our answer and then we'll flip it over and we'll show you guys the answer. That was way too high.
Can you see my answer?
Anyway, guys, this is going to be a semi funny, silly, haha episode. We're not taking it too seriously.
We're having fun with it.
Yeah, we're basically having fun. We're because like I said, we just got done with our bigger, more serious episode. We're just kind of having fun. I hope to at least make this maybe like a bi-monthly thing, because I pitched this idea as like a weekly thing where we did like one hot take, we would just talk about it. But then I also was pitching it like this, where it's like just a bigger, just a standalone show where we just do it. And that's what we decided to do today because we're short on time.
Yeah, I kind of want to keep it like this.
Like a monthly thing. I don't know. Let us know if you want us to do this monthly. We'll do it monthly. If you want us to do it bi-monthly, we'll do it bi-monthly. If you never want us to do it again, we'll probably still do it.
Yep.
True.
Anyway, first hot take.
All right, here we go. So, first, like I said, might not be hot takes to you, but they're takes. So, do you agree or disagree? The dark is scarier if you have a flashlight.
Oh.
The dark scarier if you have a flashlight?
If you have a flashlight.
Being in the dark is scarier if you have a flashlight.
Oh.
I'm going to write down this is more for them to first time hearing it.
We probably should have been talking throughout this entire time.
I was
So we
gonna
don't. So we
say,
don't have
a
dead
little
air.
bit of this is our
Guys,
first time.
guys, we're
We're
working on it. We're
work in
working on it.
progress.
We'll cut out that dead air. So we just have.
Well, for the first one.
Again, our first time
Yeah,
doing this.
yeah.
We're gonna have some hiccups.
So.
But I do have my answer.
Right, you ready, Vic?
Now again, you can answer slightly or strongly, or just flat out whatever, like middle of the road. As long as you have something down, you don't have to be like agree, disagree. It could be slightly disagree, slightly, stuff like that. Anyway,
True. 1, 2, 3, and here we go. And I can't see any of them. Oh, there we go. That light is bright. Agree.
We got agree, slightly. Me and both Vic said slightly disagree.
Slightly disagree, and I say agree.
Okay, so I guess we'll hear from John first because John was the only one out of the two of us that had a differing opinion. John, why do you think the dark is more scary?
Well, because one, if you're in the dark, you're already in the dark. Your eyes are adjusted, correct? If you're in the dark and you're trying to look for, depends on where you're at in the dark. Since the whole kind of thing is scarier, you're saying you're out in the woods and you're looking for something, right? Or somebody may be looking for you.
Sure.
Okay, you're in a scary situation. Do you want to have a flashlight? So whatever you're scared of, or maybe scared of, we'll be able to know where you're at. Or would you rather let your eyes focus on the dark, get adjusted, and then you could walk a little bit better? So to me, turning a flashlight on would be a heck of a lot more scarier. That's why I say.
Right.
Then why do you disagree?
I think it just helps me knowing that I'm seeing where I'm going. Not because if I'm in like pure darkness, I don't trust myself to like know where I'm stepping.
Right.
Because like for all I know, I'm stepping on like a big pile of dookie, and like nobody wants to be in the dark stepping on dookie.
Yeah.
Because at that point you're like, well, what did I just step in? It could be some dookie, or it could be a giant bowl of pudding.
That's true.
Like
very true.
My point is, I get both sides. It's like, oh, you're stuck in the forest. There's
or even in a dark,
or
like
even in
a dark building or something. Yeah.
If you're in the dark and there's something else in the dark already moving quickly and like, what's the word? Confidently, they probably have some way of seeing in the dark. You do not. So if you have a flashlight, you might they already know where you are. They already know your position. Like they already know.
Of course, and I think that's what leads me into like, hey, I would rather not know. The not knowing part of the whole psyche, would you rather know or not know?
Yeah,
you see the video sometimes where you like click and you see something at the end of the hallway and then you click. Have you ever like paused it and like not watched it or like been like, ooh, I wonder if I click this, if I wait for 5 seconds, it's going to be right in front of me and jump scare.
That's why I slightly disagree, not fully disagree.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Because I see your point, but I would rather at least know.
Gotcha.
Right? Like if there's some danger, I would at least want to be aware of what's happening rather than just be in the dark.
Yeah.
And then like I'm aware that there's something there, because like those feelings where it's like somebody's watching you, but you don't know where it's coming from, and like you it's like
you'd
that
rather
feeling.
be able to point your flashlight.
Yeah,
out
like
and
at least
you'd be
with a flashlight you'd be like, it's not in that direction, it's not in that direction. It's gotta be somewhere that I can't see even with a flashlight.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
See,
I get it. Yeah.
See, I'm looking at it from like this perspective. I would much rather know if something's near me.
Yeah.
Than not near me. Because I'm looking at it like this, right? Because I hate roaches with a passion. I do not like them. They scare me, like 100%. I'm scared of roaches.
Yeah.
I will admit that right now. I'm scared of roaches.
Sure.
Like it's gotten better, but like I if I see them like on the wall or something like that, I get jumpy, and especially like if I can't see them, and like they start crawling all over the place, then I get extra jumpy. At least with me having a flashlight, yeah, there's a high chance that they're gonna move because of the light, but like I'll at least know where they are,
so
and I can like scoop my way around it. That's how I look at it.
Okay.
That's why I said slightly disagree, because I'm like, I get where you're coming from, but like for me, it's like knowing that they're there and knowing that I can like maneuver my way around whatever is more beneficial to me.
Okay.
The unknown is a lot scarier than the known for me.
Oh, okay.
Right. So at least I would want to be aware of what's there, even if I can't do anything about it.
That's cool. That's a cool way to say it, because
Yeah.
like some people on me like on my way of thinking as well.
Yeah.
It's like I'm sort of the opposite.
The opposite way.
The known is a little bit more scary,
Mhm.
and the unknown is less scary to me. So if I don't know it's there, and my brain is thinking like in 1,000 different ways. So I'm
Yeah.
like, if I did not acknowledge that thing is there, it may let me pass by.
That's-
It
yeah.
may kill me too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
different ways of thinking.
Apologize.
Different ways of thinking.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was one of the.
Yeah, interesting first one.
Cool.
That's not at all where I thought any of this was going.
I kind of like.
I really
Oh.
thought this was going to be like superheroes and like those kinds of things. No,
be
this,
like-
no, I'm not saying.
Oh no, there's lots of those too. But I think
Yeah.
when you usually watch something, I mean, those are the ones that are normally done. So I'm just trying to go a little bit different.
Yeah, that's a good starter.
You know.
No, I will say this though, if I were like at the bottom of the ocean, then maybe I wouldn't want
Oh.
like some light.
Well, that's
That's like pure darkness.
that's a whole different topic though, because like
No, having lights in the deep ocean is more dangerous than
I think so. Yes.
than not having lights.
Yes.
Because if you have lights, then everything around you sees.
Okay,
you.
slight little tangent before we go on to the
No,
next.
yeah,
topic.
you're fine.
Are you guys more afraid of the ocean, or are you more afraid of space?
Ocean. 100%
Good
ocean.
answer. That's a good answer.
Ocean.
That's actually my answer.
You know one of the worst things that I cannot watch is when someone is swimming or they're in the ocean
Yeah.
and they have their camera and then the camera goes into the water.
Mhm.
I have to stop the video.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Thalassophobia.
Yeah, that's what it is,
Yeah,
right?
I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
that too. I hate that.
yeah. Nope.
Ugh.
I can swim. I would be able to swim fine,
Mhm.
but I would not be able to. I don't care if it's 10 feet away from me. I would not be able to look and then swim.
And just see the emptiness.
Ocean
I'm
because
like,
it's too vast. It's too. I don't. In space, there's nothing. I mean, other than the cold, dark, death. But yeah.
Well, that's the whole thing, right? Like the ocean, especially deep, like the deep ocean, like deep sea, is like we don't know what's down there.
we don't.
Yeah.
It's like the reason the water pressure is so high down there, like it's for a reason. We're not supposed to be down there.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like we're not supposed to be down there. We should probably stop trying to go down there. It's like whatever's down there, leave them alone. They're just trying to enjoy their weekend.
They've been enjoying their time. Let's not.
It's like let's not ruin their weekend. We'll just let them be.
All right. This is I found this one. This one was kind of debated quite a bit online. So, people who got famous from social media are not real celebrities.
Ooh.
Degree.
Yeah, the degree. Well, they probably
Agree or
don't.
disagree?
Well, some of them probably don't have degrees.
Very true.
I mean, like
What constitutes a celebrity?
That's the question. What do you constitute? What constitutes a celebrity to
Can
you?
you read the question one more time?
Yeah. Oh, I can just say people who got famous from social media
Yeah.
are not real celebrities.
Now, when you say social media, is that including like YouTube?
YouTube, TikTok, Facebook,
Okay, then
Instagram.
Okay, I think I have my answer, but I feel like I could be swayed. Like I'm not like hard stance on this answer, but like I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's so weird. Again, we'll get to it.
Yeah. Let Vic get his written down, and then we'll.
I think
Because you can come at this from a lot of different ways. I mean,
Yeah.
it's also like it's a whole dark thing. It's situational too.
situation.
So, but
All right. Anyway, 3, 2,
2, 1.
I wrote disagree.
Yep.
Disagree and
Strongly agree.
strongly agree. Okay. Well, I guess we'll start out again with John, since me and Vic agree.
So you agree that they are celebrities?
To an
Yeah.
extent, yeah. I don't think they're like a celebrity in like the traditional sense of like they're doing movies and TV shows, but like if we're judging a celebrity based on like how well known they are, there are some well known people in the
Yeah.
social media sphere.
Well, actually, that's probably.
Yeah.
most
Also,
social
there's
media people,
also there's funny enough there's also some TV actors and actresses that are less known than some people that just do YouTube.
That is very true. That is very true.
Which is like, well, I mean, if they're
But
a
does
celebrity,
that
then
constitute? But also, like what you said, what constitutes a celebrity, right? Like, is it just popularity? Is it just money, financial status? Is it how well known they are? Is it?
Yeah, but at that point you're like picking. Like,
But that's what I'm saying. What is a celebrity then?
I would
To
say,
you.
I would say
Popular?
somebody who does content that is well known.
Okay, I can see that. Maybe I was too fast. Maybe I was too rushed to put.
Well, because here's the thing, right? There's different
Disagree,
there's
or
different
agree.
tiers to celebrities, right? You know, there's A-list celebrities, B-list, C-list celebrities.
Yeah.
True.
You know, there's tiers to like celebrities, just like there's tiers to like content creators and stuff like that. It's like somebody who has like 10,000 subscribers, you know, might not be as well known as somebody who has like 1 million subscribers. But like, if you went to somebody, if you were a fan of that one person who's like has 10,000 subscribers, you would say you're their fan.
Yeah.
So to me, I think a celebrity is somebody who has a fan base,
Yeah.
like a very strong like fan base, to an extent.
Okay. I get that. I get that.
Cause
But
I- 'cause
also,
I-
but also
I-
like, when's the last time you saw like? I mean, you know what? Maybe I haven't really just noticed this, but like, when's the last time like paparazzi were waiting outside of PewDiePie's house to just take his picture?
I see what you mean.
Well, PewDiePie is living in Japan now, so they're a lot more
They're
respectful.
still. Oh yeah, I get that, but I'm just saying. But in general, people here, they can go wherever they want and they're not bothered.
That's true.
YouTubers can. There's big YouTubers that just go wherever they want and they're not bothered.
To be fair, paparazzi only follow movie stars.
I don't
And
know.
And TV, you know, like
and musicians
like,
and
you know,
Well,
people that usually get
people
like
who are
on the
celebrities.
traditional
Yeah,
like
people who are celebrities. That's what I'm like, kind of like.
But yeah, but you can make that same argument with like, just because they're not being hunted by paparazzi doesn't mean they're not being hunted by like their stands. Because there's some crazy stands out there.
Very true.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah.
at that point you're comparing like apples to oranges, like
Yeah, I get it.
because it's while it's different, it's kind of the same. Like
Yeah.
there's aspects to both that are the same.
yeah.
Like
Well,
just
no, I get the whole like there are some differences, there are some
Yeah,
similarities.
yeah.
I get that.
because like there's people like Logan. You know, I hate using that example. Like Logan Paul. You know, he's making bank, right?
Mhm.
But like he's probably making more than like a C-list celebrity.
yeah.
True, but
But he's more well known.
he is more well known. But
There's also
I get what you're saying.
There's also some YouTubers that own brands that some TV actors don't like.
Oh, of course. No, I'm not saying that there's
Yeah.
not. There's probably now in this day and age
Yeah.
more YouTubers, TikTok stars, Instagrams, people, whatever, that are more popular than some actors,
Yeah.
right? I get that. But it was just like, I was more thinking in the traditional sense of being
Like
a celebrity.
what a
You're
celebrity
followed.
is.
You're stalked. I get
Well-
now. I get now a lot of some of them that is happening to.
Yeah, but
to
like the
YouTubers
idea,
and
I think
stuff
if the
like that,
idea of a celebrity has changed over the years because like there's people who like maybe you wouldn't consider a celebrity, but they're hanging out with celebrities. Like look at like Kai Cenat, right? He just did a stream with John Cena.
Yeah.
He's done streams with Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
Nicki
Like
Minaj.
those
Yeah,
are celebrities.
Yeah,
But with
exactly.
that, does that retroactively
Does that
make
mean
him a
make
celebrity?
That's what I'm saying. So sometimes.
So
that's
like,
why I was.
and that's what I'm saying. I get where you're coming from, but like personally, I would say yeah, they're celebrities. Now, are they like celebrities or internet celebrities? That's up for debate. I would say internet celebrities.
Internet celebrities.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
Like another way to like look at it is right, like there's like, was it VidCon, where that's
Yeah.
only internet celebrities.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, okay.
So
okay.
like, whereas like Comic Con, you get all your, your actor celebrities.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, at the end of it's like apples and oranges, right? They're technically the same, but they're not. You know.
Yeah, there's like a different.
That's why I
type
put
of
slightly
celebrity.
disagree. Because
Yeah,
I was like, I
slightly.
can make the argument for like, or I put
Yes.
disagree because I was like, yeah, I can make the argument.
I got you.
And like I would like if I met like Matt Pat, like
Oh, dude.
on the side of the road right now, I'd be like, dude, like
Can I get a picture?
yeah, can I get a picture? Can I get an autograph? Right? Because he's Matt Pat, and I have a connection to him, kind of.
Yeah.
Because I watch his content.
Yeah.
So I think that's another part of it is like if you can connect with them like on that kind of level.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're a celebrity.
Cool. Okay. Awesome.
All right, next hot take.
All right, so this is kind of a funny one. The Underminer should have been the villain in Incredibles 2.
Like the main villain? Because technically he's in Incredibles 2.
But the main.
The main villain.
Ooh,
Now,
because they never
now,
caught
see,
him.
this depends on if you like Incredibles 2 main villain.
This is real easy. I can tell you got this from Reddit.
Yeah.
Oh no, this was 100% from Reddit. People were arguing. God, this was a long post.
The question is.
Should the Underminer have been the main
Have been the
villain?
main villain in Incredibles 2 because of how Incredibles 1 ended.
Right.
Like, you're thinking real hard about this.
Remember, I didn't pick these just to like disagree with y'all either. So I might agree. We might totally have the same take on this.
I think I'm giving away what mine is.
Yeah, mine too. Sort of. So, well, actually, I'm. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Strongly disagree.
How about slightly disagree?
We got disagree. Slightly.
We all
That's
disagree.
so
We're
funny.
We're all very.
That's so funny. So,
I guess I'll go first. Like,
Go ahead.
just because he's the villain at the end of the movie does not give him the right to be the main villain of the next movie. You know, he's the underminer. All right, he's undermined. Okay, nobody cares about the underminer, dude. Like, and don't, granted, he had his time. He got like the first 10, 15 minutes of the movie. That was perfectly fine.
We got all we needed from him.
From his intro in the first movie, you could tell he was not going to be the main. I mean, it was like, oh, I'm a secondary character.
He felt like a Saturday morning cartoon villain that's just supposed to be there for that one episode.
Well, not only that, think of how boring that movie would have been.
Yeah.
Like, what would you have done? Like legitimately. Like, his whole thing is like he goes underground.
I put disagree. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm not saying. I'm just saying for the people who are agreeing,
Right.
who think he should have. Like, what would you have done? Like, realistically, what would you have done?
Yeah.
Because again,
You would have them
obviously he's not the main
delve
villain.
into the middle of the earth to go fight.
Yeah, like where they went with the second movie, whether you hate it or not, at least was more compelling. Like,
Yeah.
like at least the second one was a compelling movie, and obviously I think they're getting the third one. Now, granted, whether that should be made or not is a different topic.
I don't mind them making a third one.
Do
what was better to you, first or second?
The first.
I love the first.
Yeah, same.
I don't mind the second.
Yeah, I'm not saying the second one's bad. I'm just saying
You know what? I love the concept of the screenslaver.
Okay.
You know, they kind of went hard on her name.
Yeah.
Because, like, as soon as you hear her name, you're like, oh, that's her.
Yeah, remember when when the movie first came out and they had at least to the movies that because did I watch it with you?
Which
Incredibles 2? I might have been with a group of different
I
friends.
don't think.
Yeah.
That might have been before I knew you. Anyway, I went with a group of friends and taped up on the door before you go into the movie is like, hey, we just got to warn you. There's a scene in the movie that can cause epilepsy.
Oh yeah.
So you got to be very careful if you're triggered with that.
Epilepsy warning.
Yeah. And I was like, oh dude, it's crazy. And then you get to that part of the movie, I'm like, oh okay, I see why, but this is kind of lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I cannot disagree anymore. That is such a dumb take. Anybody who thought that was a good idea, really think about how that movie would have played out, because I guarantee you, that movie would have been 20 minutes.
It would have been over.
That would have been a
real
short
quick.
film, is what it would have been.
Would have been over real quick.
Yeah, it's just what are you gonna do? What is he gonna do? Mr. Incredible would have finished him like that, bro. He would have been snapped in half.
Well, to be fair, I think they fought in the second movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fought
it
for
was
a
fast.
quick second.
Yeah,
They
it was
quit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's in the movie. Be happy that he's in the movie.
Yeah.
Because granted, they could have just not have done immediately
You know
after.
the greatest thing about this is your passion.
Yeah.
About this.
Because it's a dumb. I'm sorry. It's a dumb take. I didn't think I was gonna get that heated.
there are some takes.
To be fair, I didn't think I was gonna get that heated about it. It just sounds dumb.
Yeah,
It just sounds like somebody who just had to disagree with somebody about something. No. Anyway, next hot take.
All right, next topic. Okay, so this depends on what type of which one you like better, I guess. But Terraria is better than Minecraft,
Ooh.
and depends also if you played it.
You said Terraria is better than Minecraft?
Terraria is better than Minecraft.
Right. We really got to figure out us talking between these.
Yeah, well, I mean, taking this
Well, I mean, we
5
yeah,
seconds
I
is not a
guess
problem.
we're thinking.
Yeah, 5 seconds is not a problem. It's cool. We're good.
Guys, this is the first one. We're
Yeah.
working on it. Is Terraria better than Minecraft?
Are you done?
Yeah.
Nice. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Disagree.
Was it slightly agree?
slightly. agree.
What? All right, Vic, you're talking first.
Okay. So I've actually never played Terraria,
Neither have I, but I still disagree.
but
Okay.
from what I've heard, some of the lore for that game is crazy.
Okay.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that's in that game is like 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 Eldritchian kind of like stuff that you fight in that game.
Okay.
I think that's cool.
It is cool.
Minecraft, it's like, you know, like if you don't go out of your way to like, well, I mean, I guess that's the same for Terraria, I'm guessing, but like some of the stuff, I'm comparing like before they did like a whole bunch of the updates that they
Yeah.
did. Like just base game, like before they did a whole bunch of like, oh, you know, like the end now has these fortresses or whatever, like in there or whatever. Like a lot of it was a lot of like bare bones. It's like it's a block world. You know, like a lot of the Terraria stuff was already in there, and it just sounded fantastical and like whoa, like this is like larger than life kind of fights, and like you're kind of doing a bunch of crazy stuff. And like in the game, like in Minecraft, it's like, you know, you're putting down blocks, you're putting on armor, maybe you're fighting like a creature that's about your size, you know.
Okay, I get it.
I can
know.
kind of see where you're getting at.
Yeah. But this is also coming from the perspective of a guy who's never played Terraria.
Yeah.
But that's seen like a lot of it.
So, John, do you mind if I start?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So the reason I disagree is because, for me, I think visually, Terraria is probably better. But from a game aspect, I think I'd prefer Minecraft. Mostly because I think Minecraft... I'm never playing Minecraft alone. I'm always playing with somebody.
Sure.
And I think that multiplayer aspect of Minecraft is just inherently better than Terraria.
Ah.
So, like, because I'm never playing Minecraft by myself, just like I'm never playing Terraria on my own. And just having kind of like that open, kind of like 3D-ish world, being able to do that with other people, to me, is just inherently better.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at Terraria, where it's like, you know, basically just a 2D, like, you know, plane.
Yeah.
And you're just, you know, basically doing Minecraft things on a 2D plane. To me, that doesn't add anything. Whereas, like, you go in Minecraft, it's like, oh, okay, you have the surface world, and then you can go to the Nether, and then if you get, you know, all the, what are the
pearls?
Not the pearls,
No.
but the
Oh, the blaze stuff.
anyway, you can go to the
I know
end,
what you're talking about,
and you can like obviously you get the stuff to go to the Nether,
Mhm.
like I already said. I just feel like there's stuff that you can do.
Sure.
And there's just more fun to be had. Again, I've never played Terraria. For all I know, Terraria is very fun. But I'm just going from my experience with Minecraft.
Your experience with
Minecraft, I feel, is just a game that is better suited when you play with friends.
Yeah.
That's just my take.
All right. I've spent I spent a couple hundred hours in Terraria, and I've spent probably, like, I'm not being joking, but like a couple thousand hours in Minecraft. And my youngest son, he plays with friends in Terraria, and he's always been trying to get me into it, so I got into it. And I spent more time alone just building stuff. I like to build stuff. That's it. I don't like to fight monsters, bosses, whatever. I go in, I join their server, and I can't, or their world, and I can't play with them because, of course, they're on the multi-level stuff, flying around, killing, like, it's not, I can't do it.
Yeah.
So I go back to Minecraft, and I'm there mining, and I have, like, you know, and I'm like, oh, I'm on my 5th mountain, you know, just caverned out, you know, for the last 150 hours.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know. I get more enjoyment in that than I do, you know, jumping around fighting bosses. I don't even fight bosses in Minecraft. I don't, or like the mobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Stay away from it as much as possible. I don't go to the end. I don't try to finish a game. I just try to build as much as possible. Before my last, before my last PC died, I had a tower server that I was running everything off of. The entire Minecraft world, I had train stations all over the world. It took me like almost 1,500 hours to do it.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I don't know. That's why.
Okay.
Like I said, I can't really have any more of a debate about it. I've played Terraria. I've just seen Terraria. I think I played like maybe the demo on like my iPhone.
It's more if you had played both of them, just like because some people are really
I've
critical about you know.
I've only ever played Minecraft. It's a fun game.
I mean, granted, like if I had to pick a game, I'm probably picking Minecraft. But there's other games I'd play before Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like I think I'd rather play Stardew Valley over Minecraft.
Oh yeah. That's fair.
I know we're not talking about that, but it's something I'd probably rather play than Minecraft. Again,
I get you.
but here's the thing, right? I think Stardew Valley is a better experience playing it by yourself, even though you can play with other people.
Yeah.
Whereas like Minecraft, I feel like I only want to play it when I'm playing with other people.
But like okay, if we're talking about that, if we go like that further, I would take it one step further. And like if I'm gonna play Stardew Valley, I would rather play Harvest Moon because I think it's a better game overall.
Sure.
But I get the whole.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Stardew Valley's really good, dude.
It's okay. I know.
Any Coral Island likers out there?
Moving on.
No. That's not a hot take.
It's very cold. I don't know, but Doof, what do you think? Agreed.
That's what I agree with.
Yeah.
All right. So next on to the next one.
Yeah, but Doof has the hottest of takes.
For sure.
Pop Tarts are bitter cold.
Oh.
I was almost gonna write on my notebook.
This might just be like a me thing, but I feel like I think we're all having the same answer.
I think we're having the same answer.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Strongly agree.
Yep.
Strongly. I didn't put strongly, but agree with question marks. So strongly. Okay.
Here's the thing. I have never put my Pop-Tart in a toaster.
Never?
Never.
Ever?
Never.
I have.
It tastes wonderful. But
Yeah. It's not worth the effort.
no. If you're gonna go like all toaster strudel, okay, cool.
Okay. You know
but
what?
yeah, but toaster strudels are meant to be put in the.
Yeah.
Toaster strudel.
Yeah.
Great.
But I'm saying I can see that the taste is different. Yeah. So, but
And I think the reason I don't do it is because like you go and you buy your toaster strudels, right?
Mhm.
You have to buy them in the freezer, in the freezer aisle, right?
Yeah.
oh, that's
So
true.
you have to put them in the freezer.
Yeah.
Whereas
yeah.
whereas with the Pop Tart, you could just put them in the cupboard.
Yep.
And it's like, why am I gonna take from the cupboard, undo them, and then put them in the toaster, wait for them, when I can just eat them out the thing?
Well, now thinking about it,
In fact, before you go into that, there's some I put in the fridge.
to make them cold.
Yeah, like have you ever had the chocolate sundae ones?
Yeah.
I put the chocolate sundae ones in the fridge,
Yeah.
Wow, I've
Yeah,
never
you
tried
eat 'em
them.
like
and I eat them cold,
Yeah.
so I can get like that chocolate sundae.
Well, let me ask you, what about like s'mores? You like them cold?
Like an actual s'more?
No.
Oh, the s'mores.
The Pop Tart s'mores.
I don't think I've ever had the s'mores Pop Tarts.
Warm, they're really good.
Mm.
Toasted.
Well, to be fair, they're s'mores.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. Like that's kind of like
Every other one, I love them.
like at
cold.
that you might as well just get a marshmallow and chocolate and eat it like that.
Do you guys have a favorite Pop Tart? Since I think we could just unanimously agree that we
Brown sugar.
brown sugar.
Wow.
Mine? I don't even know if they make them anymore because I never find them. The peanut butter Pop Tarts.
Peanut butter Pop
Have
Tarts?
they made peanut butter Pop-Tarts?
There's peanut butter Pop Tarts out there.
Oh.
Look it up. There's peanut butter Pop Tarts. Like I said, I don't know if they make them anymore, but there was a time when they did peanut butter Pop Tarts.
look it up.
There's no icing on top. It's literally just like the tart with like peanut butter.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, look it up. Look it up right now.
So
I'll fill in for the air. But yeah, there's peanut butter Pop Tarts. I don't know if they've ever been sold in like mass, but I do remember having them because I think there was a time my dad was working a job and they were giving out like peanut butter Pop Tarts, and they're really good.
I want one now.
Like I said, I don't.
love peanut butter.
Yeah, dude, the peanut butter Pop Tarts smack.
Oh.
And this isn't some like Mandela effect thing. This isn't some of that. I know peanut butter Pop Tarts exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, John has found them.
Yeah. Wait. Let me see.
And I'll pop them on the screen right
Yeah, I'll put them right here where Bidoof is. Yeah, peanut butter Pop Tarts. They're great. They're great. Those are probably my
The
favorite.
box actually says "Go Nutty."
Yeah, they're
hilarious.
great.
Oh.
I would say that,
Okay.
then probably strawberry, and
Okay.
then if I'm feeling like I want a treat, I get the ice cream sundae.
Okay.
Like
Okay, so I see here. Now, if this was the case, they made a chocolate peanut butter.
You're not on screen.
yeah.
Oops, I'm talking. You can hear me, hopefully. I was checking out the peanut butter ones, but they look like they have the peanut butter ones, but instead of it being bare on the top, it's chocolate frosting on top.
Ooh.
So, but it looks like limited edition or something like that. So, yeah.
Like I said, I don't actually know if they make the peanut butter ones
Cool.
anymore.
Yeah, I haven't
They-
seen them anywhere.
Like I
First
said,
I've heard of it.
I've never found them in the stores. I don't think they actually sell them in stores. I think it's like one of those things where you have to go to the distributor and stuff.
Oh, like special order.
Yeah, like you have to like special.
This is
order.
going to be me looking for peanut butter Pop Tarts now at stores.
Yeah, now we'll make that a series. Go hunting for peanut butter.
Peanut butter Pop-Tart.
Just regular. Frosted strawberry. I'm just basic.
It is
Can't
basic.
go wrong with
Blueberry's good.
Are you the kind of guy who like you go to like the HEB aisle? HEB, for anybody who doesn't know, is a local like grocery store.
Yeah.
Are you one of the people who you go to the aisle and you see the variety pack where it has the cherry, the strawberry, and the blueberry, and you just buy that one?
No, because I don't like the cherry.
I agree. Because here's the thing: most artificial cherry stuff just tastes like medicine,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I don't like the taste of medicine.
Or they make it too tart on purpose because the cherry's supposed to be tart. Because I really do like true tart on cherries, but the fake cherry stuff, I don't like it. So, anyways, that's just a preference.
Anyway, guys, yeah,
Cool, awesome.
those are Pop-Tart talk.
Pop-Tart talk.
Nice. Okay.
Next take.
Next take. Okay. So, it's kind of a weird one, but I've thought about this a lot. Does plain water have a taste? Or plain water has a taste? Do you agree or disagree?
So you're asking us if we think plain water has a taste?
Yes.
Now, when you say plain water, you mean like from a tap, or from like a bottle?
Just any
Same,
water.
plain water.
Any
Just water. It can be spring water. It can be purified. It can be from the tap. We're not talking about flavored waters or
Just water.
not sparkling water where they
Just
add
water.
stuff from. Yeah.
Just regular
Water.
water. Regular water.
All right. And 3, 2, 1.
Agree.
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 Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty
Very
across the
good.
board.
No.
Pretty across the board.
I've come across so many people. The reason I brought this in because I didn't even find this. Something I've talked about a lot with a lot of different people. I found so many people that just like, no, it doesn't have a taste. It tastes like nothing. And it's like, but if you drink soda and if you drink water, you know which one is water because it tastes like water. It doesn't taste like nothing. It tastes like water has a specific taste. Right?
Water tastes
It's
like
not just nothing. It's
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, so have you ever done this thing where you get multiple water bottles from different like different companies like Dasani, Aquafina, and like all
I've
that
had
stuff?
different. Yeah.
And you've like no, but not like separately, but like you've gone out of your way to get the different like types.
Not
like,
gone
different
out of my way,
companies,
but I
and
have had it
and
different-
have
okay.
compared them like
Yeah.
back to back.
Oh, 100%. I could do that easily.
There,
100%.
there is a different taste to all of that.
True.
Like
It tastes differently.
True. Aquafina and Dasani are so similar that it's hard to taste, but they're both made by Coca-Cola, so it's
Yeah.
hard. It's just
Yeah.
hard to.
yeah, like
Yeah.
here. This is a water bottle that's from the tap, and then this is a water bottle that's just like an HEB, Hill Country Natural Springs water. Both of these have a different taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Mhm.
Both of these have a different taste. There's no debating. They both have a
That
different taste. And both of those have a different taste than like Dasani.
Yeah.
It's some of my favorite
Mhm.
water, spring water. I don't know why. The HEB also has a purified.
Yeah.
The light blue. I don't
Yeah.
like that one. I like this one
Yeah,
better.
water
Tastes
water
better.
has a taste.
Yeah.
Water has a taste. Like,
Yeah.
is it like the strongest thing you'll ever taste? No.
No.
But like you can taste a Dasani, and you can look at like a Evian, Fiji. They all have a distinct taste.
Also,
True.
late night water, like after waking up, like middle of the night you wake up, or whenever you wake up, but like you're just waking up really quickly and
First
you
thing you
drink
do is drink water?
First thing that hits different.
That hits different.
That
yeah.
is different.
That's the same feeling. It's the same feeling when you haven't had water in a
Yeah,
while.
uh-huh.
When you've been like gone a full 24. I've gone. I think the longest I've ever gone is like 38 hours without water. Like nothing.
That's
we
not
were out.
healthy.
We were out camping. Yeah, no, it was bad.
Yeah, as
Um,
you should probably do something about it.
You drink. It is just. It's like your brain goes through so many different feelings of like, why have I ever drank coffee, soda, tea, anything? This is the best tasting thing in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I get this, and I usually put it for the night before. It's on my dresser. And the first thing I do when I wake up is I drink about half of that.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I do.
Mhm.
After that, I go and I pee it out.
Yep.
Those are the first. Those are
As-
the first two.
as-
The first
as
two
one
things.
should.
The first two
Yeah.
things I do in the morning is I drink my water and then I immediately go and take a piss.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should.
This is a PSA to go drink your water. In fact, stop what you're doing right now. Go get you a glass of water. We'll
Yeah.
wait. All right, we're back.
Cool.
Now we're back. That almost reminds me when he says, I don't know what you said something about craving it, and all I could think of is Bronda. What plants crave? From Idiocracy.
Yeah.
All right, next take.
Next
All right.
take.
So
By the way, that's a bit that they do when this other wrestling podcast I do.
What?
When it's like sometimes they'll do like a guess the star rating for like a certain wrestling match.
oh, okay.
And this guy is Steve. When they go on to the next, he goes next match. So that's kind of what I was doing. I was like next take.
Next take.
Yeah. Shout out to the Steven Larson's Going in Raw, AEW and WWE podcast. I love that podcast.
Okay, so here's a another kind of weird one. So, hating popular things doesn't make you better than anybody else.
Hating popular
Hating
thing.
popular things. You know, like when it says like I liked that thing before it was popular, or like they got so popular that I hate it now. You know, like hating popular things, like doesn't make you cool, doesn't make you superior. There was actually a really long really long conversation about this, like hundreds of people long. It was just like, wow, I didn't think people would think about like, I don't know.
Oh, I was a fan before it became a thing. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
well, I don't know if that answer already gave away what my answer to this.
Here's the thing. I wrote something down, but I feel like I'm gonna contradict myself.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
I said agree.
Maybe
I put
answered wrong, 'cause
agree.
I think I was gonna answer agree.
Okay.
True. Sorry. Scratch the dissa, and it's actually
No, just the
agree.
diss.
Yeah.
Because you
It's
just
not
that you
agree.
It's not agree. It's not agree.
He agrees.
I agrees. Yeah, agree very
He
hard.
agrees.
Yeah.
Agrees heavily.
Yeah.
Agrees heavily.
Yeah, guys, it's not cool to like to be like the person who like hates on something because it's popular.
And that doesn't make you cool.
It does not make
It
it
does
cool.
not make you cool.
Now, granted, there have been times where I've been like something does become popular, and I've been like, well, I liked it before it was cool. Like the opposite of what we're talking
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been guilty of that as well. Yes. Yeah, that was just a
yeah.
off one. I thought a bunch of people were talking about it.
People who actually
Because at the end of the
actually think like that.
yeah, because like who like here's the thing, right? Who like before we get on to the next thing, like
No, you go.
who actually cares?
Exactly.
Like
It's-
like what you like.
Yeah.
Like
Like what you like, don't like what you don't like, and that's it. Move on with your day. Live
yeah.
your life.
Yeah, like what you like what don't like what you don't like. Yeah, John, you really gotta get back in the frame. You gotta scoot in.
Yeah,
the chair.
yeah.
Or move more this way.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Trying
John's
to
back
reach
in
too
frame.
far in both places. My
But
bad.
like you're not cool for like hating on something that's like popular.
Yeah, you suck.
Especially if like you like secretly like it, but you have to pretend like you don't. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
It's like just be yourself. Be true to yourself.
Be confident in your confident enough in yourself to where you can disagree with people and not have to take a wrong take just because you're like, oh, this person, I might not be the cool guy. So
Yeah.
feel what you feel.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, here's the thing. I feel like we're having this take, but like I can also see like the take where it's like something becomes popular and it kind of loses its identity, and you can hate that.
Sure.
Like say you were into something, right? And then all of a sudden, like you liked how it was, but then like all of a sudden it becomes mainstream, right? And then because it becomes mainstream, it inherently starts to change and develop into something that you don't really recognize as it was before.
Well, at that point, it's not the same thing,
Yeah, I guess.
right?
Yeah, if it's changing that much, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
wouldn't
like
know.
if it's fundamentally different from how you knew it and how like you interacted with it, then that's a different thing, right? Because then you don't hate the thing itself, you just hate what people have done to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Do you guys have something like that where it's like you like really like something, and like other people like maybe not necessarily ruin it for you, but like it's just something like that. I guess kind of like what it is right now, like where you're like maybe you don't like it because it's popular, or you want to defend it because it's so popular.
Man, that seems like everything that I kind of like because I usually tend to like things that not a lot of people like. I like off weird things, but nothing that I can think of right offhand.
Fu-
I mean,
Funny enough, I have the opposite problem. There's a lot of stuff that I like that is not becoming more popular. That now I'm going like, this is cool.
that it's not popular. Are you saying it's cool? It's not popular.
No,
or-
it's cool that it's gaining so much popularity.
Oh, that it is getting.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're more so looking at it from like a fan perspective, like, hey, this thing that I like is getting the recognition that I thought it deserved.
Like, for I know both of you probably don't know this, but there's a game called Friday Night Funkin'.
I have no idea what that is.
You've
That's-
talked
I've
about
talked
it before.
about it.
I've never
right?
heard of that.
That it's kind of like a DDR game for like PC.
Oh, is it the one
Right.
where like you have to like move your mouse and it's like
So it's no
it's not that one?
it's more like a Guitar Hero esque.
Oh, okay.
You know, like the arrows are coming and you gotta get.
Oh.
But what I liked about that game is that it's a Newgrounds thing, and for years, Newgrounds has been kind of being quiet. Like there's nothing coming out of Newgrounds that was like kind of reaching out into like, oh, like basically I was a big fan of Newgrounds like years ago, right? Which I shouldn't have because there's a lot of stuff on that website that's maybe not for kids, but but then like I started to kind of not distance myself, but I kind of like stopped going onto that website as much And it wasn't until like maybe like 2-3 years ago, the game Friday Night Funkin' came out, and it had a bunch of Newgrounds like characters come out as like cameos and stuff. So I thought, and then it started gaining traction, and a lot of people were talking about it. And it's still going strong now. They're still putting out updates for the game, and I thought it's like, damn, like people are now talking about Newgrounds. People are now discovering these characters, and people that used to be Newgrounds fans that kind of also did what I did and kind of like stopped doing or stopped going to Newgrounds as much, started coming back to Newgrounds because it's like, oh, like there's kind of a resurgence of like popularity for Newgrounds and stuff. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool. If I'm gonna say anything like what reminds me, I was just thinking while you were bringing up some things. Maybe it's just because it shows my age, but when you like certain things,
yeah,
and especially with the kids these days, like it's not just like, oh, come on, kid, you didn't do your research and know that this was a thing already, and they say, oh, this thing is cool and it just happened and it just came out, and it's just like, no, this thing's been out like forever, and you just happen to discover it now, and it's not this new thing. That's not really what you were saying, but that's one of the things.
Oh, kind of the feeling.
Yeah. But you reminded me of the game we used to play, Stepmania. You ever played that one? It's a DDR-ish type on the computer. Had a lot of like EDM, techno tracks and stuff like that. It was really fun. It was on the PC.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, but I never played it.
Yeah, we played that for years, but this reminded me. I might try the one you talked about. It sounds fun.
It's pretty fun.
All right. So
Anyway, next take.
All right. So here.
Oh, John's got.
Yeah, no, honestly, I'm looking.
No,
I gotta look a little bit. All right. This is it's kind of a different one. Math should not progress past elementary school.
Like it shouldn't get harder?
No, you should not take any math classes past elementary school.
Bro, I don't even remember what they get at like
Additions.
Yeah, but like once you get to 5th grade, you get like to the more harder math. See, I don't know.
Oh, you know what?
I'm writing this down, but I feel like I could be swayed.
One of my friends brought this up, and it was like we had a little debate about it. So I was like, I wonder what you guys think.
I'm not like hard stance on this because, like I said, I can be swayed, but I'm just gonna write it down because like there's a part of me, but I think that's more so like a societal thing.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
I put slightly disagree.
Slightly disagree.
Strongly agree. Strongly agree.
Okay.
That's weird. Y'all are getting so many close to what.
I think because we have
we're best friends. That's
yeah.
why.
Exactly.
We just think great minds think alike.
Hell yeah.
I'm coming from the stance that when you go to school, you're taught sometimes. Depends on what school you go to. You're taught a lot of things that you do not use in life, right? Y'all have run into this, right? Yeah, I'm sure there's times in school when you're just like, "What am I doing this for? Why am I learning this for?"
I don't use algebra or
I was just gonna say
geometry
exactly.
at all.
Now I've used geometry, crafting, building.
Oh,
and stuff. You're gonna run into fractions. You're gonna run into that things, but you can learn all that as you grow up, and you learn some of that in elementary school, right? And but for the most part in elementary, you learn division, multiplication, subtraction, and addition. You do learn, starting of your exponents. You do learn, your little bit of like.
You learn PEMDAS.
Fractions. Yes, PEMDAS. You learn a little bit of decimals. A little bit of, and bury a little bit of algebra, and geometry. But after that, I mean, if you're gonna go on to like. Go be a math teacher. If you're going to go on to be an engineer, okay, you're going to have to go take stats or calculus or pre-cal, whatever you're going to take, or trigonometry. But if you're not going to do that, there's like so much more stuff that the kid could be taught in school, where it's like, man, you just wasted like that's what. So middle school and high school is 7 more years of just like, and I'm not saying like don't ever touch math again. Like they need to touch math. Like they should learn financial math in higher, stuff like that. But all the financial math uses addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That's all you really, really need to know. 99% of the population will never need to know anything past that. So yeah, it was just a conversation I had. So
See, well,
Wanted to see what
that's
y'all
why I
think.
put slightly disagree because I was like, inherently, it's one of those things where I put that down because like it's kind of just the norm, right? It's like you go through school and there's always some sort of math class that you have to take, even if you only take it for like that 1 year. Like you kind of have to take it. That's why I put slightly disagree because I'm like, that's just kind of like the norm. But like I said, I could be swayed. Like I get where you're coming from, right? Because like I haven't used algebra or geometry, or what
Trigonometry.
What'd you take up to? In
God,
high school? Pre-cal or
was it pre-cal? I don't know. I went to a school where like we did. There was pre-cal, but like it wasn't the math that I was taking. I was taking I forget what it was called.
definitely like algebra 2 or
Yeah, I definitely took like, algebra 2, geometry, the basic ones
Yeah.
that you would sure I think I took calculus. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the highest I took was just pre-cal. Yeah.
But yeah, like don't get me wrong, I get what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
I guess my argument would be maybe not necessarily you need to be learning that type of math throughout your entire time, but maybe you could take the math that you would have learned in high school, move that to middle school, and then when you get to high school, that's when you learn the financial math and stuff like that.
But what math do you learn in high school? What algebra 2?
Yeah, it's like algebra.
Yeah,
It's
like
like
algebra, cal.
Algebra, geometry.
Well, you usually only really go into pre-cal and calculus if you're in the advanced classes. Like most of the kids don't go into calculus.
Right. Well, like
They stop at algebra 2 and that's pretty much
I
it.
know that we had like an AP calculus.
Yeah,
class
that's what
in
I'm saying.
high
So,
school. Yeah,
well,
but
that's
that
what I'm
was
saying.
like,
So if they, my view is like, hey, you offer it,
yeah,
and if the kids want to take it, or if the parents want
Sure,
the kids
sure,
to take
sure.
it, or
Oh,
something,
but not make it
it's there,
mandatory,
but
yeah,
not
yeah.
make it mandatory.
I
Replace it with some type of ancient civilization, or
I agree with you, but the thing that I slightly disagree on is that it's mostly happening. I don't know if you've seen those videos where it's these teachers talking about like, oh yes, I'm teaching so and so grade for math, but they're like at a 6th grade level, and like they should not be this high. Like they should have. So like I see what you mean, but there's also something in my brain saying like they need more time on math because there are some kids that don't.
but those like being at a 6th grade level,
Yeah.
you would have learned all you need to know. So you should know most things, unless that teacher was like
Right.
an algebra 2 teacher or a geometry teacher. The kids aren't going to know that
Right,
unless they
right.
go into it. But it was just like, especially like I say, I think geometry, the basics of geometry, you should have to learn. You got to know what a square is, triangle,
Yeah. Well, I mean
square
that's
root. You got to learn those
stuff,
types of things.
Yeah.
But like going into algebra 2 and learning how to I don't even want to get into it now, but like it's having to go into it now by teaching. It's just like, oh my goodness, this is kind of crazy. The kids that have to.
Yeah.
It was just a more of like a
Thought experiment.
personal take and
Sure.
okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry. Vic looked up and I was just like, oh.
I was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, you seen a ghost? Like,
Yeah,
No,
I-
Vic looked up like while we were talking, and I was just
I
like,
was-
I thought he saw something. So I was like,
I was trying to see if he would look up, and
Oh,
he
okay.
did. Let's go.
All right.
you
All right.
got me. Okay.
All right. Next take.
That's it.
Actually, that's probably I probably shouldn't be screaming into this.
That might be a little bit. All right,
I'll back up when I do that. Next take.
Lasagna is just spaghetti flavored cake. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Agree.
Yeah,
We all
But
agree.
I will say one thing that I do think is wrong. It's not spaghetti flavored cake. It's pasta flavored cake.
Okay.
The spaghetti is a type of pasta.
Pasta
Spaghetti
flavored
is
cake.
type
I
of
can get the
lasagna is
pasta.
type of
I
pasta.
can get the type of
It's a
pasta.
pasta flavored cake.
It is all a pasta. I get that.
This is a different argument of like, is all pasta spaghetti?
No,
Which it's not.
it's
So
not.
that's so. Well, no, of course not. Well, yes. So maybe that's why I like lasagna so much, and I love cake. So
Clearly.
it's just yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, cool.
I guess going off of like what we talked about. Do you guys have a favorite cake?
I'm not much of a cake eater.
Yeah, you're more of a pie guy.
I'm more a pie guy.
I remember when we celebrated our birthdays. We did like a joint thing because our birthdays are kind of close to each other. You didn't want a cake. I think I think we got you a pie.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
A very dense. My wife makes this very, very dense chocolate, double chocolate with cherry, dark chocolate coated cake. It's one of the best cakes I've ever had. I love dense cake.
I
Dense
lied.
chocolate cake.
There is one cake I like.
What?
Tres leches.
I cannot stand this.
Is it because it's like liquidy?
Liquidy.
Do you have a problem with like liquid like stuff like that?
No,
Oh,
because
do you not like wet bread?
Is that what it is? You not like it? You don't like wet bread?
No wet bread?
I don't know. That's a hard question.
He doesn't.
Anyways,
he doesn't want his yeast all
You don't
wet.
like smoothies?
No. So now being wet. Okay, being wet is like, you know when there's cakes where there's layered cakes and they have like custard in them or jelly or jams.
Sure.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But the tres leches is
It's just
very
milk.
wet.
It's just milk.
It's just
Yeah, but I
very
wouldn't.
wet.
I wouldn't even call those with like the jam wet. They're just like.
They're a little wetter than drier. I mean.
Yeah, but jelly's kind of thick.
So is custard. Custard makes it. You know. But you know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean.
I feel like custard's more
It is more
wet
thick.
than. No, I think custard's more wet than jelly.
Yeah, custard is more wet than jelly. I agree. Yes, but yeah, but no, tres leches, it's too wet, too soggy.
That's the
Too-
only.
too-
That's
too
the
soggy.
only cake I'll eat.
That's oh my goodness. Now, other than that,
Oh, no,
it's
cheesecake.
pies.
Cheesecake.
Pies.
That's not even like.
That's more of a
It's
pie.
got the word cake in it.
Cheesecake is a pie. Is
Bro,
cheesecake a pie or a cake? it's a
Ooh.
pie.
It's a pie. It's a
cheesecake.
pie.
Yeah, no, cheesecake's fine.
It's a pie. It's a pie.
There's no like. There's no cake ingredients in the cheesecake.
But it's got the word cake in it.
No? So does cupcake. Cupcakes are
Smaller
barely
cakes.
cakes.
It's a
Yeah, but
smaller
cupcakes
cake.
are barely cakes.
It's a baby cake.
But I agree with you. Pies are. I like cakes, but I do like pies better. A great. I almost got canceled. A great banana cream pie is wonderful. A great lemon cream pie is wonderful.
Mhm.
All of those types of pies
Yeah.
are wonderful.
They're pretty good.
And then cherry pie. I think cherry pie is one.
Cherry.
I just don't like cherries. I'm not a big
Oh,
cherry.
is it,
To be fair, I'm not like a super big pie guy. Like I'm very particular about my pies. Like I only like certain types of pies. Like if it's not an apple pie, it has to be like a coconut cream pie.
What
or
about
banana
a
cream.
like a hot apple pie with ice cream on it? You like that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
Now if you put
like
cheese
that?
on your apple pie, that's
I know
weird.
that is liquidy, but
What?
If you put cheese on your apple pie, you're weird.
that is gross.
Oh, like the
Yeah.
square cheese?
Yeah.
For all you people who like that,
Like no,
that's opinion,
no,
whatever. But I can't.
Like if
Yeah.
if you guys like it, it's cool. But like,
Straight from Ruben's mouth, he thinks you're all weird.
I think you're gross.
I know that is
yeah, I'm just kidding, guys. Like that because that's like a Midwest thing, right?
Yeah. It's not a.
Is
Because
it a Northwestern thing? I think it's a Northwest thing, isn't it?
I don't know.
Somewhere
I'm
somewhere that way.
I'm from the South, and I've always been from the South.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I never said what kind of cake I like.
Or dessert.
Ooh, that's right. What
or
kind
any
of cake do you
kind
like?
of.
Honestly, if I had to, here's the thing. If I had to pick a dessert, I'm picking banana pudding all the time.
Ooh.
That's probably my favorite dessert. Those
I,
are my,
I have to agree with you. With a lot of cookies,
yeah,
heavy cooking.
heavy cookies. Put some whipped cream in that.
Oh yeah.
Because that's my favorite dessert. It's my grandpa. It was my grandpa's favorite dessert.
Have you ever had Annie's lemon pudding dessert?
I don't think I have.
I want some now.
Have you ever had it?
I don't think so.
They make it's like a crust, almost like a banana pudding, like when you have a banana pudding pie,
I feel like she's made it,
and it has
and
this
I've seen
lemon
it,
filled.
but I don't think I've had any.
Yeah, dude. It is
Or maybe
like,
I have had it. I don't know, man.
Maybe the next time we're gonna we'll make one.
Next time.
Yeah, next time.
Before we move on, do you like rice pudding?
Yeah.
Rice pudding? Okay.
No,
No.
it's too wet.
Bro,
Okay.
John just doesn't like liquids in his.
Don't
food.
like wet things. Sorry.
John doesn't like wet things. Poor
No,
him.
I like rice pudding, especially if you put like the cinnamon on top. That's good.
Okay,
I like
good.
it.
No one heard that.
Yeah, no one heard that.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay,
So.
rice pudding. It is akin to like. It reminds me. What's funny is it reminds me of like oatmeal.
Mm.
But I love oatmeal. I can even eat grits. I don't like rice pudding. I don't know what the. I don't understand it.
Is it because it's sweet?
Is it because it's rice?
Probably because it's rice. Oh, what leche quemada?
Huh.
Cannot. Nope.
Huh.
You might have to explain that what it is.
You know what? I don't know exactly what's in it. Rice water, right? Rice.
Yeah.
Rice. right? Like
Ye-
it's like a not a dessert drink, but it's a refreshing drink or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, never been able to, and I think I associate that with rice pudding with other.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so
Hey.
whatever.
But
To
anyway,
each their own.
yeah, anyway, banana pudding is the best dessert. We'll leave it at that.
Agreed.
Right.
I think I have to agree.
Next
with that.
steak.
All right, so let's go. We got a couple more here. So Jar Jar is actually a great character.
Jar Jar Binks from the Star Wars franchise.
Do you know any other Jar Jar?
Hey, I'm just saying it for the audience.
There's Darth Jar Jar.
Darth Jar Jar.
That would be the same Jar Jar.
Actually, no, that's not.
Now, are we talking about the actual Jar Jar or the hypothetical Jar Jar literally everybody wants it to be?
And are we just talking about movie Jar Jar, or are we talking about the Clone Wars Jar Jar?
Oh, yeah.
We're just talking about any
How
version
about
of
Legends
Jar
Jar
Jar that
Jar?
you think.
I'm just gonna we'll count Jar Jar as a whole. All right.
Yeah, Jar Jar as a whole.
Jar
One.
Jar is a
Oh,
Wait, what was the question again? He's a good character.
He's a great character. Yeah, Jar Jar is a great character. I'm just going just off the movie.
Just off the movie.
Just off the movie.
If you're going off just off the movie, I'll go just off the movie.
I-
So we're at the same page.
I will not go off just the movie.
I'm going off the movie and other things, but I think the same thing for all of it. So whatever.
He's a great character.
Great character.
Okay. See, now I want to change my answer because you said great. I feel like that's important. No, I'll keep my answer the same. I'll keep it the same. Do.
This one's just more of a fun one. It's not.
I mean, to be fair, this
too
is probably the first geeky thing we've.
Yeah.
I mean,
Besides that Incredibles one,
Yeah.
which whoever.
shit.
submitted.
What
Well, I wasn't trying to go too nerdy type stuff. I was just
I mean, well,
going out there. Yeah.
Like I said,
we're doing general stuff.
I'm just throwing this out there. I forget what he actually does in those movies.
Okay.
All right, 3,
Well.
2, 1. Agree.
Okay.
Slightly disagree.
Slightly disagree.
I'm
Vic.
just throwing it out there.
Vic, I'm gonna let you know this right now. Jar
Yeah.
Jar is the reason why the Clone Wars happened. He's the person who gives the senator the power to make the clone army.
Right. I would like to change my answer.
Him doing that kicks off the Clone Wars, which eventually leads to the fall of the Jedi.
Yes.
Without Jar Jar,
Agreed.
none of that happens.
That's
Yep.
true. That's true. I forget.
And people just always like, disagree, or I don't like him because
He's
he's
just,
Jar Jar.
Well, here's the thing: Jar Jar in the first movie, yeah, he kind of blows like a little bit, like
You know what? Maybe that's what I'm remembering.
Jar Jar in the first movie like plays his role, and it's done pretty decently by the actor. I think the actor's actually really cool. He seems like a really nice guy. But yeah, Jar Jar as a character in the movie, as a whole, is very important. Like he's actually like secretly like super important to like the actual like plot of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if had he not given the emergency powers to Chancellor
To
Palpatine,
Palpatine.
he would never have made the clone army, and the Clone Wars would never have happened, and the clones wouldn't have killed the Jedi, and Luke wouldn't have become a Jedi.
Well, the clones are already being made, no?
Yeah, but they didn't have the authority to make the army.
Got it.
They were just being made.
They were just being made.
So
Thanks, Trandoshan.
it's Jar Jar who gives the Chancellor emergency powers,
Right.
and he is then able to
Ignore
make the
rest.
clone army. So Jar Jar is one of the most important characters in all Star Wars. That's the hot take right there.
Hey.
I think I made my point.
Yeah.
And I think we all
Awesome.
can agree.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right. So
Yeah,
on
that
to
one
the-
wasn't very hard.
Yeah. That was just a fun one. All right. So next one, gummy bears are overrated.
I forgot which side I wrote on this. I was trying to find the words.
Well, they're both the same side.
I know, but I was trying to keep it consistent. I think it's the side I wrote. Gummy bears are overrated?
Yep. Yeah. Gummy bears are overrated.
I got my answer. All right.
Ready?
Everybody got their answers?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Strongly agree.
Disagree.
Disagree. All right, John, I guess you're first. And me and Vic are on the same page again because we're best friends. So why do you strongly agree that?
Why do you hate us?
Why do you hate gummy bears, bro?
Because gummy bears are just gummy worms, are just gummy things, are just sour gummy things, are just gummy candies. There's nothing particularly great about them. They taste almost the same.
See, I think John just hasn't had the right gummy bears.
Right.
Because I remember I gave you the gummy bears that I like.
They were so good.
The Black Forest gummy bears.
Uh,
You eat those, they will change how
They
you
will.
view gummy bears.
I have not looked at gummy bears the same way.
Yeah, because like if you
maybe then I need to try those. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't tried them.
well,
yet.
the next time we go to the Dollar Tree, I'll get you a. Because no, you've bought me some. You've never had the ones that you've bought me.
No, I got them because I thought you liked them.
Okay, well I'm gonna have to give you some.
Oh, okay.
Because the next time
I brought some to work. I was like, oh, hey, you
Yeah.
like these, right? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Those-
I never ate them.
those like we're not sponsored or anything, but if Black Forest wanted to sponsor us, like I would take them in a heartbeat.
We
The
love your product.
Black Forest gummy bears are some of the best gummy bears that I've ever had in my life. Haribo wishes they can have their gummy bears taste just as good.
Yep.
Like Haribo, they can't even hold a candle to Black Forest. That's how good those gummy bears
I
are.
already didn't eat the Haribo gummy bears. Now I'm gonna eat them less now.
Yeah, because with the thing about Haribo, I feel like, because John, have you had Haribo, the gummy bears?
Yes, I have.
Those things are the hardest things to chew.
They are. They're
Now,
they're,
if you had a Black Forest gummy bear, again, not sponsored, but like I've given them to Vic, they are the chewiest things you will ever
So
eat.
good.
having a Haribo gummy bear makes me not want to eat gummy bears.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm saying.
maybe that's
Which
where
is-
I'm coming from.
Yeah, that's what
because
I'm saying.
I eat a bunch of different
You
gummy
had a
things,
bad
but,
experience.
but yeah, I've never had those. So
Yeah. So yeah, the next time we go to
they each have like individual, unique flavor. It
Yeah.
doesn't just all
there's
taste the same.
cherry, strawberry, orange, pineapple, lemon, and the green one's apple. It's not like a lime.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, the next time we go to that Family Dollar by your house, I'll get us some bags.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I will say this, like, are gummy bears like the first thing I'm gonna go and get when I go get candy? Probably not.
Apparently not.
Unless it's the Black Forest ones and they just have it. But like, here's the thing: most of the time, like if you go to the movie theater, they're not gonna have the Black Forest ones. They're
No.
gonna have the Haribo, because Haribo's just a bigger brand, you know. And if I'm battling between like Haribo and like all the other candy there, I'm probably not gonna pick the gummy bears, you know, because there's just other better candy. out there.
Fair.
But like
Gotcha.
if I'm picking between gummy bears, I'm picking the Black Forest.
Black Forest.
But like, so I guess in a way, like, can gummy bears be overrated? Yeah, but like I think if you have the right gummy bears, then they're pretty good.
Well, I mean, I guess at that point you can say that about anything, right?
Yeah. You know what's an overrated candy? Skittles. Skittles are actually terrible.
I can agree with that. I can get behind that.
Like I don't know why there's so many people who like Skittles. Like Skittles to me, like the
Skittles is a young child's candy. Not
It's,
I don't mean like child 5 years old. I'm just
no,
saying
because
like,
like
teens.
for me, Skittles are one of those things like they're kind of like you like the flavor, but like when you start chewing them and you keep chewing them, like you don't want to eat them. Like you just kind of want to suck on the flavor.
Yeah, well, and when that happens, have you ever like stopped eating them mid chew and just looked at what they are?
Yeah, they're just like white.
They're all white.
Yeah, they're like white.
They're all the
pills.
same thing. They're all the same
Yeah.
thing. Just have some flavor on them, and that's it. I mean, it's just
Also, Skittles. I don't know if you've reverted back, but I remember you went from lime as the green to apple. That was the worst decision you've ever made.
yeah. The lime
Nobody
Skittles
wants
were
apple
great. Yeah.
in their flavoring. I know I just gassed up Black Forest for having apple, like apple like gummy bears, but those ones actually taste good. They have a good consistency. When you have a terrible consistency with your candy and apple flavoring, that sucks.
Yeah.
Put it back, and if it's already back, you made a good choice. Do you guys have a favorite like flavor of candy? Like if you had to pick a flavor of candy, like I don't really gravitate towards like orange.
Oh, like that kind of.
Yeah,
flavor?
like that kind of flavoring.
I was gonna say like.
If you saw like a thing of Tootsie Pops, like what's the flavor of Tootsie Pop you go?
Ooh, I don't like Tootsie Pops, but
Oh, it's just a lollipop.
yeah, probably I don't know. I don't know. Probably like a nice, not strawberry. I'm just a plain person.
I'm a
Strawberry.
blueberry kind of guy.
Really. And we're back
And we're
after that cut because we had an emergency call. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, flavors of
Oh,
candy.
flavors of candy. I said strawberry.
Yeah,
You
so
said blueberry.
I said blueberry,
Yep.
but it could easily also be green apple.
I didn't stay.
Those are two very weird.
I didn't stay
Like,
away
no
from
offense.
pineapple.
I have
cannot.
weird taste.
You know what? You know what?
Yeah.
What flavor I think is like always like underappreciated, but it's actually pretty good. Grape.
Oh
It
yeah.
I
depends
feel
on
like
what it
people
is.
don't like grape.
Depends on what it is. Grape that's not low sugar or no sugar or low fat
Mhm.
tastes really good. But I see like when they tend to put the artificial sweeteners in grape, it makes it taste very off-putting.
very artificial.
Yeah, very. You could taste the artificial in it.
You know what? I changed my answer. Pineapple. But
Ooh,
only a
man.
specific
I didn't even
kind.
think about that.
But only specific kind of pineapple. It's the Mexican pineapple candy, the one that has chili on it.
Those are really good.
I really love.
See, I'm not a
those.
big pineapple guy.
Ah.
Like, I don't know. There's just something about it.
Talking about candy and flavors, the other day, we brought a, like the creamsicles.
Mm-hmm.
HEB has these little boxes, like a box of 20 of them, and it's like brings me back to the grape flavoring. You can taste it's artificial, but it's grape, orange, and strawberry.
Mm.
But there's just something about, man, like me and Bash walked through like maybe 20 of them in 2 days, 3 days.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's just like you eat one and you're like, I think I want another one.
See, I don't really like creamsicles. Like, I think I just don't like popsicles with my ice cream.
Mm.
Like, I think I'd rather just have a popsicle or an ice cream.
Right.
Like, I don't think I want to mix them.
So do you like bomb pops or like the ice cream like the chocolate banana ones? You ever have those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The like the rocket pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those. But
Just not mixed with a.
but like the banana chocolate ones, those are just ice cream.
Yeah,
Like, it's like
so
a
not the
banana-
ice cream mixed with
it's
the.
like a banana ice cream with like a chocolate ice cream.
Gotcha.
Whereas like a rocket pop is like a
Just
those
popsicle, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
I
I'm
got
just not big on creamsicles.
Yeah.
Cool. Alrighty.
Next,
Let's see.
next take.
So we have one here. This is maybe the last one, but let's see. We might get some opinionated things from here. Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man.
Best Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Now, when you say Spider-Man, do you mean just Spider-Man, or you mean him like Peter Parker and Spider-Man? Or are you just saying Spider-Man?
No, just like the role of Peter Parker Spider-Man. Yeah.
Oh,
So
just
both.
The whole
Well,
package.
The whole package.
Mm.
Keep going out of camera.
We're all thinking real hard about this one. Everyone's real quiet.
Well,
Yep.
you know, because it's a very charged question thing.
Yeah, you have to really think about this one.
Yeah, it's one of those questions that people have debated a lot
Yeah,
on the internet.
yeah, I think ever since Tom actually got the role, I think people have been debating about it.
Yeah.
Right, 3, 2, 1. I said, slightly agree.
Yeah, same.
Slightly agree.
Yeah, I think we're all pretty much on the same
Yeah.
page here.
That's
So-
wow.
So
I was surprised at your answer.
mine.
Yeah.
What do you think I was gonna say, Toby?
I thought you were gonna say Toby.
So here's the thing. This is what I've always said about Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Or this is how I've always talked about Spider-Man. I think Toby is the best Peter Parker.
Yep.
I think Andrew is the best Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Tom does both of them very well, but he doesn't excel at either one of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I think he does like the most above mid version of Spider-Man ever, but I don't think he's super great at being Peter, and I don't think he has the wittiness yet of being a Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas like I look at like Andrew and when he's in the suit as Spider-Man, he feels like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He has the quips down, he's got the movements, he just feels like a Spider-Man. And then I go and I look at Toby. Toby's got that nerd
Yeah.
like
Oh, the
geeky-
Peter Parker
Yeah,
down.
he got that nerd geeky like Peter Parker down.
He is Peter Parker.
Yeah, he just feels like a dweeb, like whenever he talks about
Gotcha.
like whenever he talks.
I get it. Yeah. That's
And
same.
I feel like Tom, like I said, I think he can be geeky and he can be that nerdy kind of like version of Spider-Man, and like he can be kind of quippy as Spider-Man, but I just don't think he's like super great at either. I'm not saying he's bad.
Yeah.
I'm just saying compared to like the other two, I feel like they excel at their respective thing. Whereas I think Tom does a good job, but he
and both.
yeah he
Like a
as,
decent
as
job
both,
of both.
but he's not like he's not like blowing me away with
Right.
either version. Like
Well,
I said, he's the most well balanced.
It's funny. I think this, but at the same time, it's like I think the only movie that I really enjoyed as him with Spider-Man was No Way Home, which, as you discussed before, had a bunch of other characters in it that carried the movie as well. And when he was in the Avengers movie. or Civil War. No, what movie was? I can't remember what movie.
Well, he was in Civil War. It was Captain America Civil
Yeah,
War.
it's Captain America.
He was in Captain America Civil War, and
yeah,
he was in
Civil War.
Infinity War, and
Yeah,
Endgame.
so he was great in. I liked him in the Avengers movies, but like in his standalone movies, I didn't really like the movies. I like Tobey Maguire's movies better than.
Well, because I feel like with Tom's movies, he's always playing second fiddle to somebody else.
Yeah.
It's like
okay,
you look at Homecoming, and it's like, oh, I'm trying to be Iron Man, and then you look at
that's true.
and then or he's like, I want to be Iron Man, and then the second movie is like, oh, I got to fill in Iron Man shoes,
Yeah.
and then the third one's like, all right, well, Doctor Strange, I need your help to fix things.
Yeah.
You know, he's always playing second fiddle to like somebody else. He hasn't had the chance to be himself.
So
That's what I'm saying. Like he could get better.
Which is what I'm hoping with the fourth Spider-Man.
Yeah, because now he's all alone.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Spider-Man
And that's what I'm hoping
all
for too.
alone.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I've said about the upcoming movies,
All alone,
the next trilogy that they're doing. Now that he's alone, he can just be him. He can't rely on anybody else but him. So naturally, he's going to have to learn to be
Both.
Spider-Man. He's going to have to learn to just rely on his instincts and himself,
Yeah.
Instead of relying on like Tony Stark and like the Avengers and stuff like that. He's just going to be Spider-Man. So I think these next trilogy of movies can be the best of like Tom Holland Spider-Man that we will probably get. But like I said, I don't really at least right now he doesn't particularly excel at either role. He's just fine, and there's nothing wrong with fine. But like I said, when you get Toby, who's excelling as Peter, and you get Andrew, who excels at Spider-Man, you know, you look at Tom and it's just like, yeah, you're good, but they're playing their roles really great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you gotta kind
You
of
gotta step up and yeah.
And again, he can get there, and I think he'll get there. He just needs those movies to prove he can be that, and he hasn't had the chance yet because you know he's playing second fiddle.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. That's pretty much the end of like my kind of takes I wanted y'all's opinions on. Checking it out. See what's the first time doing this.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's
how
a
it
pretty decent one to end on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we will move on to our weekly pack opening.
Hit or miss pack opening. See who's gonna hit. See who's gonna miss. Tally up some scores.
Yes, we will get rid of all of our stuff now. We'll move them aside, off to the
All they're
side.
gonna hear is
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll cut this out. Probably not though.
No, probably not.
Anyway, last time I checked, me and John are both at 4, so it's 4-4, and Vic's stuck at 3.
3. Yeah.
But that can all change. We can all go back to being tied. I could be in the lead. John can be in the lead. We won't know. But we will roll, and I rolled a 2, so I'm probably going last.
4.
Vic rolled a 4.
2, 4, 6, 8.
5.
5.
So John gets to pick his pack first.
Let's go with.
You have either Dragapult, Ogerpon, or Blood Moon Ursaluna.
Yeah, let's go with
Okay, he's going with Ursaluna.
Ursaluna.
Vic is thinking very hard about which one he wants. He kind of has to because he's in the loser spot. And now I made Vic very sad. Alright, looks like I get the Teal Mask Ogerpon. And, as is tradition now, we will be putting the code cards somewhere right here. Probably right here. You can redeem those. We will keep the last digit of those code cards off, so it's free game to anybody who wants to go and get it. Again, it is 4 to 3 to 4. But it is still anybody's game. To be fair, there's no, like, score. We're not, like, keeping a tally.
Yes, we're not going to be the presidents if we win.
Yes. But we will be the Pokemon Masters.
Just imagine that. Win this Pokemon match, you become president.
Ooh, basic fighting energy.
Yes, I have a water energy.
And I have a basic.
Alright, since
Yeah.
John won, he gets to open his pack first.
And let's go with the guy who can't see. Let's see. We have a Dracloak,
Yes.
Poliwhirl,
Mm-hmm.
Tangela,
Tangela, but yeah.
Tangela, yeah, sorry. Shinx,
Mm-hmm.
Love Ball, Scolipede, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Bellibolt. Bellybolt? Yeah,
Bellibolt.
Tadbulb, Glimmet, and Alakazam.
Hey.
Alright, so John didn't get a hit.
Nope.
But he's still ahead of Vic, so
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm not saying that to be
Thanks.
mean. It's just, I'm just
Keep-
stating facts,
You
Vic.
keep bringing it up.
All right, Vic, it's your turn.
Buchiana. Palo Sand.
Yeah.
Timber.
Mm-hmm.
Spinnerack.
Yep.
Ooh, Love Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Glamora.
All right.
Ariados.
Mm-hmm.
Zapdos.
Mhm.
Propoblast. And Infernape.
All right, Vic, still at 3.
Thanks.
So I now have the potential
To move ahead
of
in the
being
lead.
in the lead, where I was behind. I can now pull through. Let's go. Also, before I get into my pack, I just want to say, these guys have gotten really better at naming the Pokemon. They're actually not messing up as much.
Yep.
So
It's called
proud
doing
of
your
them.
homework.
Anyway,
I have done 0 homework.
yeah, but he's doing his best. Anyway, we got Timber, Spinnerack, Suian Growlithe, Poliwag, Diplin, Kilowattrel, Sandslash, Caretaker, Poliwrath, and I also got that Alakazam.
Wow.
So we didn't hit at all. None of us. Not a single one of us. Which I think is the first time that's happened.
Yep. This is what, Twilight
No.
Masquerade?
No? I
Yeah.
think we did that on a previous episode, didn't we?
No, I think we've each gotten a hit.
We each
at
got a
some
hit.
point.
Yeah, at one point.
Granted, we could just check the footage,
True.
but I'm pretty sure this is the first
It's
time.
gotta be the packs.
Yeah. Anyway, well, I guess we're all still at 4, 4, and 3. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the Staying on Topic podcast. We really appreciate you guys listening to us yap. Let us know if you like this kind of a show style format where we just do hot takes. I actually had a really good time.
I had fun.
You had a good time too. You have any
Yeah, let us know
info
your hot
or
takes.
anything? Yeah, let us know your hot takes.
Maybe we'll read them out.
Please.
Yeah, but like I said, we're still debating. We maybe we'll do this like monthly, bi-monthly. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. Maybe we'll just do it on days like this where we know we're not going to have the chance to record, and we'll just do double episodes like this.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, again, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I guess we'll see you guys on the next episode.
See you next one. Have a good one.
Peace.